our own members if they're going through some difficulties. We have relief work. I'm talking about relief needs. Where's there a need for relief? There is a need of relief for those who cannot get rid of drugs, even though they like to. We have a need of relief for those whose marriages are in trouble, and we want to help them. We have a need for relief if somebody loses his faith in his Sangha. We have a need of relief for those who know about Vedic philosophy, but they have no idea about the personal concept of Godhead. So there's many different types of relief works which have to be done. And in this conception, we'll invite the different commentaries today. We'll invite them to see what can be done, what have our acharyas designed for that purpose, to produce relief work. What is the appropriate sadhusanga? And what is the relief work also? Like you had already discussions this morning, relief work to rescue the platform of combining for the joint necessities of all Vaishnava missions. Or let's say the joint necessity of the whole planet. Because there's many things, you know, at least I think that way. This planet needs a very strong pronunciation. You see, Vaishnavas are representing the highest philosophy according to our own opinion. Of course, that's our belief, but if we presenting the highest philosophy, we should also have very sound and solid answers and proposals on the diet of the planet, on the issues of environment, on the issues of special urgencies, emergencies, as they are around the world. So, because of this peculiar thing, you see what I'm saying is not something where we're going to have big solutions or resolutions passed here. It's also not the purpose. This type of gathering is mainly to inform what are you doing about it, and inviting others to learn from it, or to be inspired by it, or to get some ideas what they can do in their area. This is practically the key here, relief, and what is to be done. For example, what's the relief for the interreligious communication? What is the relief for the general educational platform regarding Hinduism, Vaishnavism? These are all topics which are, come here, Vaishnav, join us please. So this is my question towards all of you is today, what kind of relief are you doing? And after you say what relief you're doing, you should give chance for other members to ask questions about it. And after those questions have been answered, we can still bring into the field of action is there any support or help which comes from you towards other Vaishnavas in that area. It's a kind of an exercise. We actually haven't done that. But because we have some extra time today, so we will have this exercise today. What is the relief work we are doing for A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Then, once you have announced it, what you're doing, any feedback, any questions? And lastly, what support you could give to others who also want to work in that same area of relief. So this is going to be as a matter of fact. We should record this. Can you bring my recording machine? Or you're gonna film it, yeah? Okay. So let's start with one example. And I'm doing this spontaneously, so don't be surprised if it's a little bit spacey. But the first question, I think we should ask all the devotees who want to report about some specific relief work they are doing. Just like on a note of, let's say, a 2 to 3 minute presentation for each item. I'm sure if you ask some devotee, like if I would talk about relief work in our mission, I could come up with at least 20 different types of relief we're trying to do. So it's not a big, but we deal with it one issue at a time. So please, who wants to present the first type of relief he's doing, just for sharing the information with others? Dham-seva.
Well, my downloads to all of you, and
yeah, please, when you start, you give your name because nobody knows where you do your service.
my name is dham-seva, and I'm actually doing this service, you can say worldwide. Now I'm on my way to India with my Guru Maharaj to accompany him in doing the relief work for especially for people who actually doesn't know where to go, and that will be in with the idea of to visit the Kumbh Mela and make reports and interviews to all these acharyas there, what they think about different topics in life, how we can get solutions about different problems, and how we can help people on this side with the Vaishnava culture and with the Vedic wisdom. And myself, I like very much to do relief work, chanting with people mantras. That is actually what I'm doing worldwide, and where I can do this, I'm very happy about, and chanting mantras with people, with and helping people to get out of this very, very material environment through mantras. Because mantra is a word from Sanskrit and means get liberation from these anxieties in the mind. So when you get the people to sing, they really forget about their past and about their future, and they just into it, and they just feel like, you know, that has a sense. And this is actually what I would like also to recommend to everybody, that chanting mantras is very beautiful for people, and it's wonderful how you can get people on a real transcendental journey, and it's something very wonderful to share with people. I think that's what I wanted to say. And we have a beautiful project also in practical way in Ecuador. The farm is called Vrindavan, the ecological garden. And what we do there is we give an idea of an alternative living to people who think it's not possible today in this world of technologies and all this, that you can have a simple living and high thinking. I mean, simple living means that you just live like nature shows you to live, and how you can do something very beautiful for the environment, and that is actually what we are doing. Thank you.
Very nice. Any questions towards dham-seva about his project?